Hello, wealth builders. It is I once again, your private money surgeon, your private money savior, Nick Billions here, and I'm here to bring you a new personal development drive-by education series video brought to you by the Mills Funding Group LLC, an apartment acquisition asset management company. And today we're going to talk about retire wealthy before you die, personal development style. Let's go into it. As always, this is just educational material. It is not meant to present or market any opportunities, and since there's nothing mentioned as far as investments are concerned, I won't need to mention that or anything about me being a lawyer, CPA, or securities professional. So let's go on straight into it. Now, dealing with money is not how much you make, but how much you keep. That is very important when dealing with wealth and being rich, when knowing the difference between the two. For every property or stock that you plan to buy, analyze 100, choose from 10, make 3 offers, and then close on one. Reason being is that with experience comes growth, and with growth comes more opportunities, because the person who knows how to make 1,000,000 may not know how to make 10 million because of their experience, because of their lack of growth. So you have to follow this formula right here to grow and to learn how to fail early and to learn how to fail responsibly and also succeed at the same time while you're learning from your mistakes. So what's stopping you? That's something we always have to ask ourselves in our minds as to what's stopping us from completing our wealth plan or completing our goals in life. First thing is false evidence appearing real, and as you can see, I put those letters bold there. That's fear. That's the acronym of fear. False evidence appearing real. Understand that failure is a part of success. You know, people who try to separate pain and pleasure and failure and success are those who have the toughest times in life, really just living and existing, let alone succeeding. Because you have to, when you learn to take what's bad and shape it as something that's positive, then you learn to turn a problem into a challenge, and you learn to turn a tragedy into a triumph, and therefore you become wealthier beyond your wildest dreams before you know it. Learn to fail early and responsibly. That's another acronym of fear. So learn to fail early and responsibly, and then learn how to fail the right way. There's a right way and a wrong way to do it. You know, just like the person who has 10 years of experience, that doesn't mean that they are a 10-year veteran. They just probably did something once 9 more times or 9 more years in a row. So learn how to fail the right way. Learn from your mistakes and understand the law of insanity. Understand the law of insanity of doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. Here's more and more money. Free your mind. Don't think about working for a paycheck. Opportunities will begin to open up that were right in your face. As soon as you change your mind, your future changes with it. Amount of financial literacy equals the amount of wealth that you're allowed to have. So understand that a fool and their money will soon depart. That's why lottery winners are like the biggest success stories and the biggest flops all in the same article, because it's these common everyday people who works a 9 to 5 but do not understand the value of wealth or the value of financial literacy, and to give them $1 million or $10 million, they just find the worst ways to spend it, and more importantly, they find the worst ways to not invest it. Like, you never hear what they invested in or what they gave back to in order to maximize and increase their wealth. Some financial literacy that you can definitely learn on is accounting, investing, marketing, law. Just earn basic competency in that area, and understand that you don't have to be an expert in order to be the wealthiest person in that field. You just need to know basic competency so that you will know what type of people to hire that'll be your team, that essentially run your business for you, so that you can get away from your business and not participate in it. Choose daily what you want and what you don't want. That's very important. You have to finish your day before you start it. Soon as you get the opportunity to open your eyes, you have to create a mental picture, a mental flash, if you will, a mental movie of how you're going to go about your day, what's going to happen, because it takes away the mystery of what could happen and what may happen. So you have to create that so that it becomes, so that you reignite your wealth plan from the night before. Again, people, like I said, personal development, drive by education at its best. I'm your host, your educator, your syndicator, and your savior, private money savior, Nick Billions. And for more of what we do and what we offer, you want to go to our homepage here at privatemoney.VerniqueCompanies.com. You want to subscribe to our Facebook videos at facebook.com/privatemoneysavior and like every video on there. And you want to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Mills Funding Group. Again, this is another video in a personal development series brought to you by the Mills Funding Group LLC, an apartment acquisition and asset management company. And I look forward to educating you in our next video.